All right, and we're off here on this brisk Saturday morning in the matchup for that men's heavyweight 1V, Princeton versus Georgetown.
Princeton has an early lead. Princeton's wearing white unis and in the yellow M-Pocker. Georgetown's looking long. Got a good rhythm here. Let's see how this, if this lead can be built and maintained over this next 250. We've got 5 seniors in this Princeton boat and a couple new faces, including James Quinlan and Charlie Miller, 2 freshmen. New stroke seat, sophomore Tessa Von Mueller. They're looking really long right now. This is an impressive start for Princeton.
Georgetown looking like pretty low rate. Looking over. About a length now, but everybody's staying in the race. Looking strong from both boats.
No, we're settling back into a base rhythm. You know, it's now that it's the first season of the race, you won't see too many, high 37, 38 rates, but
yep, that's right.
Establishing length and connection in these early races is really important for these crews.
And it looks like Princeton in the yellow M-Pocker about a length up now.
And they're really surging right now. You can see this gap is opening up after sitting for a couple of strokes.
And into this first 500 meters, we've hit some beautiful water. It's looking like pretty much glass out there right now.
Yeah, pretty prime conditions for racing this morning.
Not much wind.
Well, let's see how Georgetown responds. Princeton's opened up by a couple of seats here, a couple of seats of open water.
Both boats still looking strong though.
We've got some really good length out of both crews here.
That's right.
Princeton is really surging at this point. Now we're about to have a length of open water. Some really impressive work by this Princeton crew.
Very impressive. Very impressive.
In this first K of this race. Georgetown staying long, staying focused, keeping their heads in the boat.
Georgetown coxswain letting them know that they're rating at about 34. It's a good base coming into the first 1,000 meters of the race. Princeton looks like they're around the same. Senior coxswain Matt Wiley doing a good job of keeping his boat intact and moving.
It's going to be pretty necessary for this Georgetown crew to make a move here.
That's right. They are losing a little bit of ground here. Coming into this second half of the race, it's important they're around a good margin to put them into the sprint if they want to still be in this. But Princeton looking very impressive.
Yeah, really good length out of this crew, especially with some of these younger guys who don't have the race experience of, say, a Johnny Naylor or Jim Palmer.
That's right.
All right, well, this length has opened up to about 2.5 lengths. Just the length has maintained with this Princeton crew, and their move has certainly worked. They've just relied on a very lengthy and aggressive base here, and I know Coach Greg Hughes has been emphasizing that for the past few weeks, so it's impressive to see it at work.
That's right, definitely getting into some really gritty base, making sure that they're able to apply the power well over nice long strokes, and into about the last 400 meters here. We see Princeton with pretty substantial open water lead.
Yeah, they're still going, but very, very good to see that Georgetown has maintained really nice technique and length through this.
It's both boats coming into the red lining now.
You'll see a notable shift in speed here as both crews prepare for that final sprint.
And And there, Princeton has gone up in the rate, and it looks like Georgetown has followed.
Princeton's really going at it, keeping their length.
Great length.
While also, bumping up this rate. They've opened up this margin by a lot. Georgetown going to. We're approaching the last 70 meters. Princeton crosses the line. Georgetown crosses the line. Good work by both crews.
Great work. Great work. Princeton by about 11 seconds. Excellent racing by both crews. Great first race of the day.